What do you think I'm doing when I go out? Like, you make it sound like I'm getting drunk in a park at 3 AM and stealing shopping trolleys from my local Tesco or something. Hi guys, it's Sunnie. So as you can see, I have a new setup. I'm actually filming in my living room. You know, filming in my bedroom is like, you know, nice and all, but I feel like I kind of like this more because there's not so much going on in the background. Although I do want to have lights to put behind me. I think that would look pretty cool. But anyway, hate comments. If you haven't seen my previous hate comments video, I will put them inside. Actually, no, it's this side, isn't it? I said it was on this side in my last video, but it's actually on this side. I'm stupid. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video though, because I do have a pretty long one. Probably one of the worst comments, not really comments, series of comments, but it's basically from somebody who has been my longest hater, and actually the first time that I've ever came across somebody like this and been in a situation like this. And when I tell you it was a lot, I mean it was a lot, so stick around to the end. But how the frick did I get here? And why is this ratchet and recommended? Well, you see, how YouTube recommendation works is basically you watch a certain type of content and then YouTube recommends you videos that it thinks you will like based on the content that you've been watching. So you probably got to my videos because you've been watching similar content to mine, hence why I'm in your recommended. Also, why do people always comment like, how did I get here? Like, how the frick do you think you got here? You clicked on a video. What are you, friggin' Desmond the Moon Bear?
How did I get here?
This girl is wacko because Pinkamena is a pony and she is nothing like Pony at Pinkamena. What a great word, wacko. I mean, no one's ever called me wacko before, so points for originality, I guess. Why does this exist? Why? It burns. I think you need to, like, you know, relax, chill out a bit, because it's not that deep, is it, you bloody drama queen? Ow, deep from okay. What? What? What does it mean?
I don't understand what's going on.
Oh my god, I literally get this comment on practically every single hair dyeing video I've ever done. Probably should have done that with gloves. I think you're supposed to wear gloves. I feel like you really should have worn gloves. I mean, honestly, the only reason I don't wear gloves to dye my hair is just because it's easier for me not to. And to be honest, I don't really care if my hands are stained afterwards. Like, why does it have My Little Pony music? Because it's a My Little Pony cosplay! You taking off your piercings was the most scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Good. You're scary. How are you glowing? Magic.
It's magic.
No. Yes. Your hair is going to fall out with all the dyes you do. Honestly, do you know what? People have been telling me that since I was 14 years old. When I first started dyeing my hair. I'm now 24, and you know what? My hair isn't falling out, so I mean, I must be doing something good in my hair care routine. Oh my god, stop dyeing your hair!
No!
Your piercing looks like a Don't you mean my piercing looks like shit, not looks like a shit? Like, learn how to speak, please. And your eyebrow color. Very ugly. You like my don't be so disgusting. God. You are disgusting and horrible. Okay. Oh, but wait, there's more. They commented again. Psychedelic Kitten, you look like a Crayola nightmare. I mean, to be honest, I kind of take that as a compliment. Someone tries to insult you, but they end up complimenting you instead. Like, stop, you're gonna make me blush. You're a disgrace to your family. Look at the state of you. Disgusting. Yes, and I'm sure your family are so proud of you. I always find it kind of funny when, you know, people will insult your looks and they don't even have a profile picture of themselves. Like, how are you gonna sit there and say, look at the state of you, when you're too much of a pussy to have your own profile picture? Like, so like, I have my curtains open to let as much light in as I can, because I do rely on natural lighting to do my videos, but I also have a lamp on behind me. But like, besides the point, there was literally just like a woman who crossed the road and she just like looked in at me and she was like, I'm sorry, random person. Ooh, a magpie. Supposed to be one for sorrow, innit? Well, magpie. Oh my god, the magpie's coming closer. Why am I getting distracted by a freaking magpie? What is wrong with me? And now we're on to the final comment, or should I say comments, because this person left me a bunch of comments. But I must warn you, strap yourselves in, grab yourself a Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored, by the way. This one's a lot. So before I actually get into these comments, I just need to give a little backstory, and then I'm gonna have to set the scene, because otherwise you're gonna be really confused. You're gonna be like, what's going on here, girl? Anyway, so this person had been a subscriber of mine for many years. They never really left like a lot of comments, but whenever they did, they always had something to complain about, especially when I started getting piercings. Like, do you remember in my tongue piercing Q&A, if you guys watched that, when I said that when I started getting piercings, there were a couple people that were not too happy about it, should we say. This was one of those people. This was one of those people. It was always, oh, you're getting too many piercings. Don't get this piercing and don't do this because I don't like it. It was like that sort of mentality, right? And to be honest, I was always just like, okay, like whatever. I didn't really think much of it. And then she disappeared for a while. And then she came back to apologize for being judgmental, and she said that, I don't know, like she freaked out or something weird like that. And so I was like, okay, you know, fair enough. And then she disappeared again. And then she came back, and that is where our story starts. YouTube stories. I basically only really use them to post when I have a new video up. Sometimes I post other stuff on there too, but it's mainly just to promote my videos. Because, you know, I'm already using Instagram stories, I just really can't be bothered with YouTube stories much, to be honest. But yeah, I basically put up a story where I was announcing my new video, and she basically left a comment saying that this is the only thing you use your stories for because your life is too plain and boring to post anything else. And you know when you want to respond to a comment, well, in stories you can't actually respond to the comment like right into the comment, you have to respond to it in another story. Think of it like TikTok video replies. Think of it like TikTok video replies, like that's what you have to do. I don't know why they do it like that, but for some reason they do. So I responded to that comment and I said, like, you know, I do post on my Instagram and my Snapchat, like if you wanna, like you're welcome to go and follow those. If you want to see what I'm doing in my day-to-day life. And I don't really see why you felt the need to leave a negative comment about it. That's literally all I said. And then somebody else, one of my other subscribers, left a comment on that story saying that she sounded like she was jealous. And this is when this person went absolutely balls to the walls, batshit cray-cray. So this is the stream of comments that followed. I'm going to read them all and we're going to get into it. It's only negative if you make it. That was not negative whatsoever. Plus, I have a life outside of social media and try not to get addicted to followers or shares or whatever you phone addicts are into nowadays. So I just don't get on that BS. When have I given any sort of indication that that I'm like addicted to followers and shares? Like, I really don't care about that stuff. Like, I'm just here doing my thing. If people want to watch me, cool. If they don't, cool. Like, I'm still gonna do it because I enjoy doing it. Like, I don't really understand where that came from exactly, but okay. Why would I be jealous of someone who literally sits on the internet all day or goes out drawing on eyebrows and do drugs to see different lights? I don't post what the frick I'm eating every second of the day or go out doing dumb shiz to have fun. I do plenty of other things that I enjoy. That's besides the whole BS that I just had to go through to get to where I am today as well. Not everything is fun, not everything is easy, etc. It all depends on the person. You do you, and I do me. If you have to take a comment as a negative reaction because your eyelashes are so far in your eyes to see outside the box that anything said to see is other than an insult, then you really need to take off your face once in a while and try. Alright now.
She's a gobbly car, isn't she?
Alright, so first of all, I don't do drugs. I mean, caffeine is a drug and I do like my coffee, so I mean, unless you're referring to caffeine, then sure, but apart from that, like, I do not do drugs, like, I'm sorry. I don't post what the frick I'm eating every second of the day. I mean, I don't, like, I'll admit, I'm the kind of person that likes to take food pics. You know, if I have something that looks tasty as frick, I'm like, oof, gotta get a picture of that. But like, I don't do it like all the time. And it's kind of a weird thing to complain about, to be honest. Also, what do you think I'm doing when I go out? Like, you make it sound like I'm getting drunk in a park at 3 AM and stealing shopping trolleys from my local Tesco or something. Like, I don't know what you think is going on when I go out, but I can assure you it's not really that wild. I do plenty other things that I enjoy. Well, you know, that's good. We all got our own hobbies. Okay. Something I do want to bring up though is the fact that this person said, oh, not everything is easy and not everything is fun. Because this part like actually kind of did annoy me a bit. Say whatever you want about the way I look, my hobbies, whatever. None of that matters to me, okay? But don't come to me and lecture me about how not everything is easy and not everything is fun. Like, you think I've never been through anything difficult in my life? Like, I know I don't really openly talk about any of that stuff because personally I'm just not comfortable doing that. I prefer to keep things to myself. But I have been through stuff, okay? I've been through stuff that's left me with issues I'm still dealing with to this day. And despite everything, I'm still here, I'm still me, I'm still doing my thing. I don't need to drag others down in order to make myself feel better. You do you, and I do me, okay? So go away then, why are you still here? Also, what do you mean exactly by take off your face? Like, I've heard of a close shave, but I mean, that's taking the mickey a little bit, do you know what I mean? Assuming makes you an ass. Okay, but didn't you just assume, like, 2 minutes ago that I do drugs and I do dumb stuff to have fun and that my life is plain and boring? So basically, by your own logic, you yourself are an ass? I mean, you said it, not me. It's in the name. I never said you had to post anything to prove you have a life, lol. I even stated that it's not my thing. I mean, it didn't, but okay. But I'm not gonna fall to my knees and beg for forgiveness because some girl don't know how to not take things personally. Not everyone loves you enough to hate you. That literally does not even make sense. Like, not everyone loves you enough to hate you. Even though you're probably gonna get smart and comment something like, oh, then if you didn't care, you wouldn't be saying anything. Well, yeah, like, if you didn't care, then why are you here? Like, why did you say subscribe to me for so many years when you clearly don't like me? So at this point, I basically responded again and said that she was being really petty about all this, and then I blocked her and I went to bed. Now, you think this would be the end of it, but oh no, there's more. Because I woke up to multiple comments from what I can assume to be her friends, although I'm not really sure if it was her friends or just her on multiple accounts, because she did have more than one account, which I'll get into in just a sec. Okay, so I don't have the screenshots of what these accounts were posting because I pretty much just blocked them straight away. Wasn't even going to entertain them with a response. But it was basically them saying things along the lines of, I'm a horrible person, how dare I speak to her that way, demanding that I apologise, and it was also funny because they were saying like, oh, you don't know what people are going through, you need to think about other people's mental health. And like, honestly, I don't disagree with that statement, by the way, I just want to make that perfectly clear. But it's just funny that they're saying that to me after she's just said all of this horrible stuff to me, but I'm the one that has to apologise because I said she was being petty, which she was. So basically my mental health doesn't matter. This person is completely allowed to, you know, come to my channel, tearing strips off me left and right for literally no reason, but I'm the one in the wrong because I defended myself. Like, what is it? Is it one rule for her and another for me? Like, make it make sense. Like, the thing is, like, I never went after this person's looks, this person's hobbies, or anything like that. You know, I never insulted them personally. I just said that they were being petty. That's it. And I said that their first comment sounded a bit negative. Wowee, like, I'm such a terrible person. However, another subscriber of mine did also comment and said something along the lines of, she says she has a life outside of social media but then goes out of her way to hate on other people or something like that. And then I just basically responded and I was like, yeah, you know, like, she's now got her friends involved, and I said that, like, I don't really get why she's trying to, like, make up stuff about me, and I ended it by saying that I have blocked them all now. So clearly she saw this response and she now knew that her and her little minions had been blocked, and she was not happy about it. Oh no, she had a backup account. Okay, here's where I am upset. Granted, you probably won't care. I'ma get this off my chest before I completely ignore you because I spent too much time on your BS already. I mean, if you feel like you're wasting time on me, you really have no one to blame but yourself, to be honest. You are literally deleting anything that makes you look bad. You are claiming people who think you are going overboard are attacking you when I claimed it was a joke and you took it too seriously. You deleted that and lied about it. Nowhere did this person claim that it was a joke. Okay, and also I didn't delete comments, I blocked people, and obviously when you block somebody, YouTube automatically removes their comments, so you're not gonna see them anymore. So nobody deleted anything. Also, joke or not, it's still a pretty shitty thing to say to someone. It's still a pretty shitty way to react. Honestly, I don't believe for 1 second that this was all some kind of joke. I honestly think this person was just trying to backpedal to save their own ass kind of thing. Especially because it's like, oh, it was a joke and you took it too seriously. Like, oh my god, this type of person, right? They'll say some of the most horrible things to you, but like the minute you defend yourself or anybody else like calls them out on it, suddenly,
Oh, it was just a joke. Like, you're the one who took it that way. It wasn't negative. You're the one who took it that way.
like they'll always try to turn it around and pin it on you and make you feel like you're the one that has the problem and not them. Now you're saying I'm spreading lies about you? What lies am I spreading? That you do drugs? Because last I checked, 3 years ago, I asked you if you did X. And you commented, #busted, implying that you do. Okay, I actually commented with #busted, #exposed, lol JK. And I know that for a fact because I remember typing the comment thinking that I was being really sassy. So if you want to go on about someone taking a joke seriously, implying that you do, well not really, because I feel like the sarcasm was kind of obvious, but I guess not. Which isn't a bad thing, no. But don't lie about it to maintain an image. That's BS. If it wasn't a bad thing to you, why did you make such a big deal out of it in the first place? Like, this person is literally like a walking contradiction. It's like they say something, but then they say something else in the next sentence or the next paragraph that completely contradicts the first thing they said. Like, they can't stick to their story. You are literally causing all this drama over me getting rightfully upset that you took a comment 0 to 100 and are just keeping it going and telling your fans that I am just attacking you for no reason. Okay, this part is just funny. I'm the one that's starting all this drama. I'm the one that's keeping it going. I'm the one that took it 0 to 100. The only person taking things 0 to 100 and starting drama and keeping it going is you. And as said, whenever someone tells you anything that could even indicate slightly that you are in the wrong, you block or hide the comments, only to show the ones that will make you right. I just want this to stop, and I want you to take down this stupid post because I have not done anything to you like this. And it's BS that you have to isolate a single comment to give some sort of drama to make yourself feel big. I did not spread lies. I did not start drama. I did not do anything of the sorts. Do you see what I mean? How she's trying to turn it around and put it on me as if I'm the one that's in the wrong and she's the victim. See, this all seems very projecty to me. Like, I don't doubt that this person is just lashing out because they're insecure. Like, honestly, if this is the way you react, if you think that this kind of reaction is normal, like, please actually go and get some help. Because I do think you need to speak to somebody. And we finally reached the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here and I will see you guys in the next one.